Welcome to another episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Hi, afternoon YouTube. I'm here with you on this Monday afternoon. It is 12:36, so it's short afternoon. I shot this complete video on this Sony, and that is the Sony ICF 200W. I shot all this last night, and I did not use the camera boom, and it was just so shaky, it was just unwatchable. And Bill, I thought of you primarily for this because it was terrible. I tried to put warnings in there and even cut out part of it because that was so shaky, but it just was too much. It's just too much to bear. Can't do it. So anyway, redoing this. Like I said, this is the Sony. There's the front of it. You probably heard the battery just fall out. That's the problem with this radio. You will soon see exactly why. But let me take these batteries out. And we'll take a closer look. Now, if you guys, I think you can see that very well. Get this thing out of the way. These look like they would all fit in with the minus on this end. But if you can see, there's a minus there on this one, a minus there on this one, and hey, there's a positive on this one. Yeah, that's real good, Sony. Look at the other end. It's clearly marked, you know, minus. I come in here. Minus, or it says positive. Yeah, positive, positive, minus. So that were the problem with this radio, and I'm sure the previous owner had the same problem. Probably didn't pay attention. Just thought, you know, all the minuses went on this end, and that the circuitry took care of the rest. So that's not the case, so we can put these batteries in correctly. Oops, I've already got them wrong. It's pretty good. But like I said, we can put these in correctly if I put it in correctly. And we'll put this one in this way. There we go. There's two in that way, and this one goes backwards. Or what I think is backwards. And we'll slip on the case back. And it's pretty easy to get on there usually. There we go. Now, as long as we didn't knock the batteries out when they put the case back together, it should work. Should being the key word. How about that? It does work. Now, there's our local station, 1390.
Urea was found in it. Can't grow enough vegetables in my garden. I just can't.
Now take that back. This is 1390.
And 99.3 WCCP.
Alright, don't know what that first one was. Alright, well, there's two stations there.
The Napa Rewards Program.
This is a pretty hot receiver. Of the radios that I have here, it's the hottest. Like I said, it's just last night you would not believe the DX I was getting. I had New York, I don't know what all, I had everywhere. It was just unreal. You couldn't barely touch the dial without getting another station. It was unreal. But like I said, today's not going to be as good, obviously. But still, it's a lot better than it usually is. I don't know what that is. That's where I was getting WCBS last night.
150% are paying nothing.
That is WHAS out of Louisville.
So, we're going to cut taxes $1 billion and
Turn up a little bit.
disaster strikes. That is the sound you want to hear. The sound that brings peace of mind when you're with the Roar Agency. You can call Alvin Roar Direct, the Roar Agency.
Just judging by who I hear, I think that's 700 WLW
We can handle your...
out of Cincinnati. Well, anyway, daytime is not near as good as the nighttime for DX. So, not bad though. I did have to repair the dial pointer when I had it apart originally. It was all out of whack. Now it's pretty much perfect. That's the extreme on one side. Are you seeing this? That's the extreme on one side, and here's the extreme on the other. So it's pretty much right in the middle. So that's what we wanted. And so, like I said, I did some repairs. I tried to tighten up the battery holder as much as possible. The antenna on the back here, I tightened this screw here up and made a lot of difference in this because now it actually stays where you put it. So let's put that antenna up and check out our FM while we're back here. Switch on the back and check it out.
In the thing that literally they're out there stepping off. Okay, this guy's mile and a half from Crown Point, and he's 2.5 miles from Hebron. So part of the reason that they're story in the news and have information.
Long songs, but you have to be honest.
Have to make the most of these two songs. And let's make the most of these two songs together. Angela, if you're listening right now, just know that the whole Caleb.
And when it comes to simple is always a good thing. That's why we made the Napa Rewards program effortless.
There's too much confusion.
That's 96. I believe that's my station, which would be the Hum. I think that's 99.3, which is the same as the AM station we were at 1390. That is a public radio station out of Bloomington, Indiana. I believe it's IU. Not sure what that is. Sounds like a country station.
To help guide your family down.
I believe that's 106.
Life moments seem far away now. The state of Indiana offers down payment assistance and other benefits. See participating lenders at homeownership.
Not sure which one that is. Good song though. That's about it. Alright, that's pretty much a demonstration of the Sony. And you can see it was an easy fix. Usually on these no dead radio problems, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. They are usually easy fixes. Something's not connected, the switch is bad, you know, things like that. It's not the end of the world. So that is a good look at this radio, and you can see it does work really good. I just wish you guys could have heard it from last night. It was unreal. I was just getting everything, and this is just one heck of a radio. Now, again, let me take the back off one more time, if I can do it without destroying everything. Yeah, I can't get it done without taking one of the batteries falling out. But basically, what I want to do is show you kind of what's up here with this. Let's see, we have one transistor there. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. That's 4, 5. I know I counted 7. Oh, 6, 7. 7 transistors. And this is, I'm pretty sure, the audio chip that produces the actual sound. So this is quite a performer, or you know, well designed. You know, it's not a cheap radio. Like I said, it's you can even see the tuning capacitors extra robust. But like I said, this is a nice radio, and I will be recapping it. I don't know how many's in here, but there's quite a few of them in here. The E-caps, so I want to get those out, get those changed, and like I said, this is well worth putting a little time into. This is a really good radio. I'm going to try to repair this as best as I can. I've done a little bit to get it to stay as it is, but they need a little bit more of adjustment to get them to stay. I wish I had a new thing for this, but it'd be difficult to put the three battery compartment in there like that. And you probably could get a 4, but these things here we're gonna hold you out. I think we'll just try to work on this one as it is. You guys are even seeing that, but like I said, this is here. There's 2 standoffs here to keep the battery in place, I guess. But like I said, this is an excellent performer, and I'm going to put a little time into this one eventually, and like I said, recap it and get it to be a even better performer, hopefully. But so that's pretty much it for this one. Yeah, that's another thing. The count, the fact that there's 7 transistors and an audio chip makes me think this is probably from the mid to late 70s time period. By late 70s, early 80s, they were getting in more into the integrated circuits, and you were finding the discrete components, like the discrete transistors, were being eliminated and replaced by the ICs. So the fact that this has a full 7 transistors in it makes me think that it's a little earlier than the Magnavox, because I think it has 2 transistors and an IC. So it may even be earlier 70s, but like I said, it's definitely 70s radio. So that's a good thing. From my perspective, it is. I kind of like the older stuff better. So, like I say, that's that one. And let me put my battery back in here if I can find it rolling around the floor. Now, see, it goes back in pretty easy, but it just doesn't want to stay. There's not much there to hold it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's not much there to hold that. So, put this back on. And there we go. Also, I have the I called the Grand Prix, but it's not. It's a no-name Chinese radio, still working.
Smokers Coldplay? Yeah, it's something just like this. It's coming up. The Buzz 1390 and 99.3 WCCB. We're here with local farmers about to announce
Not a lot of volume on this. I may take that apart and do some extra checking on it. And this one actually still works, like we said before. I showed you that one. And that just gonna leave us with this little gem. I don't know if I showed you the back of this. Let me go ahead and pull the back off real quick. Well, can't pull the back off of it, but this one takes 4 batteries. So, and they're pretty clear how they go in. So, I have already tried the batteries in here, and it didn't work. So, I don't think it, you know, it's going to be as easy a fix as the other ones was. But like I said, one of them out of this is not too bad. So, I'm just looking and seeing how I take this thing apart. I'm not really sure. There's no screws unless they're underneath that. I don't see any down there. So, this will be interesting. I thought maybe that would pop off, but that does not appear to be popping. Oh well, we'll get to that in a little bit. Like I said, I just wanted to show you what we had there, and put this back on. Oop, put it back on the right way. Might help. There we go. Get that over out of the way. And like I say, I'm going to get off here and put this video up and get it working. So I'm going to try to cut it down just a little bit. It says 16 minutes and 46 seconds, so I think we need to cut that down a little bit. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.